to consume and marginal propensity to save. Now, when you are, what you are seeing here is, like you already know, is a consumption function. And each of these things stand for something. Please, you may not have the time to go back to read this, or after now, when you go back to read it, it will not be that difficult. In case you see this in the future, what this is saying is that the consumption function, you have the general formula for it is, or function is A plus B Y. Your A here is always a constant, all right? Because if you look at the graph, when you go back to the material, consumption does not start from the origin. It always starts as an intercept on the y-axis. What this is telling you is that whether you have income or you don't generate income, you earn salary or you don't earn salary, you must spend, you must consume. How do you consume? It's either you go and beg or you borrow. So somehow money comes into your pocket that you spend, and that is what this A represents. So consumption does not start from the origin. It starts from the y-intercept or y-axis. I don't have the graph here. So now this constant plus this B is what is referred to as your marginal propensity to consume. This is not to save, it's to consume. Marginal propensity to consume. That is what the B stands for. And what does this mean? It simply means that whenever you earn income, whenever you receive salary, what I'm so sorry. In case we go out again, then that will be it for today. Anywhere we stop, we'll just take it that way. I've been able to share the main reason why I wanted us to be here. So what the man is asking you is not asking you to do any calculation or carry calculator or anything. The question was, what is the corresponding saving function at any given point in time? Whenever you see this as a consumption function, the saving function is always like the opposite of what you are seeing, the opposite of your consumption. Now, coming back to this, I was saying this B stands for marginal propensity to consume. That means when you earn your money or salary or whatever income you earn, what is the tendency? What is the urge you have? What is that drive? How strong is the drive for you to want to spend whenever you earn your salary? That is what is known as marginal propensity to consume. And the word marginal there is whenever there's an increase in your income. We also, I don't have time, I don't want to confuse you or mix it up. We also have average propensity to consume, but I won't go into that. Looking at this one, your Y here is your disposable income. These are some of the technical things the man may want to ask you in the exam. They may give you something like this and ask you to explain what does each of these things represent. Yeah, your disposable income. Why is it called disposable? Is that part of your salary, that part of your income that is available for your spending. Because somehow most of us, when you earn your salaries, like he was saying in the class, you have to pay tax. Until your tax is taken out of your salary cannot be called disposable. You can't dispose of it. The tax has to be taken out. So this B is just a fraction of your disposable income. That's what it stands for. So now the law or the formula states that marginal propensity to consume plus marginal propensity to save equals to 1. So whenever, like you see, given that consumption is this, yeah, I have 10 minutes more. Given that consumption is equals to this, if B is marginal propensity to consume, and you want to write your S, that means your savings function. If I should take this off now and I put S here, this has become savings function. The savings function and the consumption function, they are one and the same. Nothing changed. The same A, the same B. The only difference is just that this B now, you have to deduct this B out of 1. That means 1 minus B. That is what is going to be. Let me even write it here. 1 minus B. 1 minus B becomes your slope here. Your slope becomes 1 minus B, becomes what? Your marginal propensity to save. So in other words, given that C, as we have in the equation, is 8 plus 0.2y, automatically, when you take 0.2y from 1, you have 0.8. That means you are applying this formula. Bring it back to what you have here. Everything still stays the same. The only difference now is that that constant, this your autonomous income, becomes negative. Why? Because you cannot save money that you borrow. You cannot save money that you went to beg. It is not part of your income. So therefore, it becomes negative. So at the end of the day, what the man is looking for, I'm just saying this, I don't know if this is going to come out, I don't know, but just in case, what this simply means now, in other words, is that the question is asking you, what is the corresponding saving function? The corresponding saving function is therefore minus 8 plus 0.8y. That is your answer. No calculator, no need to waste your energy. You move on if you have a good understanding of what all of this really mean. Now, the second question says that what should be the planned level of, what's this on my screen? Oh, okay. What should be the planned level of investment that will guarantee equilibrium in the economy? If you don't understand, you would think they're asking you to go and be looking for formula, nothing like that. You have to always remember this. We talk about aggregate expenditure and aggregate demand. Somebody's mic is on. Somebody's mic is on. Now, we know that at equilibrium, aggregate demand equals to aggregate expenditure is in the note. If Y plus C plus S is aggregate expenditure, and C plus I is aggregate demand, when you equate the two of them, consumption will cancel consumption. You have investment equals what? Savings. This is at equilibrium. So therefore, the planned level of investment that will guarantee equilibrium in the economy is when savings equal, I said investigation, not investigation, no, investment. When savings equals investment, that is what the man is asking, and you move on. That is the end of this. Okay, sorry, this one is not for us, it's for the other people. So that is all for now. Any question, any comment at all before we go? We have about 6 minutes. There are 18 people here. I cannot be the only one talking. Somebody needs to say something. Okay, I'm true with what I had in mind to share with you today. Any contribution, any addition, any subtraction?
Thank you for this wonderful short meeting that we've had. It's quite very rewarding. I would like to, plead with you if you have more, some other time, for us to, look into this ECN deeply, because I think there's more to learn there than this, what you have just, little insight that you have just thrown into it. I would appreciate, I'm just begging to see if we can make out time, maybe a day before the exam or something, to look into it again once more. But the other ones are quite straightforward, and I sincerely appreciate you for this effort.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't want to promise too much, but I will look into it. Whenever there's anything, I will let you guys know before the day. I'll let you guys know.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Jerry.
Yeah,
thank you for putting this together. Thank you so much for your time. Sorry, I just wanted to ask, because I heard you mention that the exam will center around theory and OBJ.
Yes.
So I wanted to confirm that, has OBJ been like the usual practice? Like, is this certain that we're going to be doing OBJ, or is just this Like this is the first time they will be doing OBJ.
No, it's not the first time. Or OBJ as it depends on the course coordinator. Okay, OBJ as always, but for the past 2-3 years now, I think they've been having the OBJ, and it makes their marking quickly and quicker for them. It makes it easy for them to mark. Yes, their questions as well in the theory are not much. So, but if you can do well in the OBJ, fine. So I know that this time around is going to be OBJ again.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Jerry.
Welcome. All right.
Based on the
okay.
part of the question, that is the savings function.
Yes.
So in our answer, we have S equals minus 8 plus 0.8y.
Yes.
Is it supposed to be 0.8y or 0.2y?
I said okay. Maybe, okay. What was given here was 0.2. So if this is 0.2,
yes.
So therefore this is supposed to be 0.8. 1 minus 0.2 is 0.8. Is that taken?
1 minus
B, like you are saying here, B originally was 0.2. So 1 minus B, which is 1 minus 0.2, is 0.8.
Okay, so it's still correct like that. Therefore, S equals minus 8 plus 0.8y.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you so much. I wish everybody the best of luck, and I pray that God will guide us into our studies and give us retentive memories. I wish us the best.
Amen.
And we shall do far, far better than what we did the last time. In Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
All right.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Jerry.
Yeah. So have a great night, everybody.